Here we have the Benchmade models 555, 556, and 557. All three of these are in olive drab, green handles, black coated blade. These are nylon handles. And what is different about each of these models is the blade profile. The most obvious thing that you'll see when the knives are in the closed position is that two of these have thumb studs and one has a thumb hole. The 555, which is the model with the thumb hole, also has a sheepsfoot blade. So it comes down and then drops fairly abruptly at the end, giving us a tip that's not all that acute. It's still usable for piercing, but it's also an appropriate blade to use in rescue scenarios where you have to get the blade between a person and their clothing or between a person and their seatbelt without stabbing them. All three of these knives feature the axis lock, and all three are easy to deploy, one-handed, and close. The 556 is a clip point. So this is a straighter line here instead of a drop point. It's a long straight line, gives us a more acute tip, better for piercing, and this is a plain edge. These first two models have both been plain edge, meaning no serrations. And the 557, which in this case is a combo edge, having both serrations and some area of the blade without serrations. But what makes this the 557 is the Tonto point. So this is the American or Western style Tonto blade, inspired by, but not really the same thing as, a Japanese Tonto profile. The Western or American Tonto shape has a really defined change of angle here near the tip. Often these have a compound grind, and it gives you basically 2 points. It gives you a piercing tip and also another tip that's useful for draw cuts, for opening packages, things like that. And this Tonto profile gives you more tip strength for piercing, and it's some utility as like a chisel type scraping edge. If you're trying to scrape something with this, this would be the choice among these three knives. So there we have the three different blade profiles of the Benchmade Mini Griptilian. The sheepsfoot, clip point, and Tonto.